Behind door number 1, we have citronella candle.
We are Trey and Joellynn Jones, and we live in Mobile, Alabama. We have 3 kids, Kayla, Elizabeth, and Palmer, and we have known Catherine for about
10 years.
10 years. This is our second project with her. She did our full landscape at our house in Mobile, and so we knew when it was time, in Midtown. So we knew when it was time to do the Bay House that she was our person, so yes.
My friends Trey and Joellynn Jones bought this house on Mobile Bay about 2.5 years ago, and they really have an outdoor space that they need to have room for more entertaining. Right now it's just this big green open lawn, and they really wanted to have an area where they could put a nice sofa and some chairs and a fire pit so that they can really enjoy the view to the bay from the outside instead of having to sit inside all the time. So they had me come over, get a design together for them, and then implement the entire process. Okay, so we're out re-looking at this plan because it's been so long since I did this plan that it has my old logo on it. How many years have y'all had this house?
Oh,
2.5.
2.5?
So
no,
yeah.
longer than that.
2.5.
2.5.
So this is probably at least 2 years,
2 years old.
Okay, I thought it might be older than that. Good job. All right, so it goes this way, right? And you guys were thinking of having, so you got all these beautiful windows all the way across. It gives you this great view out onto the bay. So you guys were thinking that you would like to have some extended patio space, I assume, so that you guys can spend even more time enjoying the outside and not just the inside.
I think since you've probably done it up, we've changed some things. So we don't think we're going to be doing these French doors here anymore. So I don't know if that'll change the layout this way. And then looking at the plants here, just given how the kids come running out and kind of trample all that, I might be concerned with planting here. I know we definitely want to talk about how far out this would go.
Okay.
To discuss.
Corner to corner.
Yeah, corner to corner here.
Okay. See, and that's actually, I love that about designing something a couple years after you've been using it, because you guys
Living
know
in
the
it.
living in it, and you guys know how the kids use the space and how you guys use the space, and so the initial design doesn't work as well as you may have originally thought. So while I still like the French doors, if they're not in the budget, yeah, we will have to revise the furniture arrangement, because if you're only entering from this side here, then maybe the furniture, like obviously we'll need to walk from
Shift
here
it that way
long.
some.
Yeah, and well, you have to be able to get through too, instead of, you know, I guess you can still get through there. But anyway, so we'll revise that for sure. But let's look at some sizes. We'll pull a tape and see how big this really is. It's got a scale on it. I think that's probably about a 10-foot thing here. I'll measure it for sure to see, because I can figure out a scale. After we designed the patio space, we had Mike Thompson come over and pour this really nice colored concrete patio, including a little area for their fire pit and chairs to sit.
It was great to work with Mike. The design that he picked out was great, and the color that Catherine's suggestion ended up looking much better than just the plain old boring white concrete that she said is what you get now if you don't do a color. So we are really, really happy with it.
Then Joellynn and Trey added this nice little landscape. I decided that dwarf gardenias would be really nice because they stay below the windows and still allow for them to be able to see out to the bay. And then on either side, there's irises and agapanthus and some variegated liriope. And all of those are meant to just add some different visual texture, but then everything blooms and the gardenias smell really nice. So overall, it's just a nice little landscape. All right, so this patio looks amazing. Mike did a really good job. I love this area here that we're gonna have to put, I think it's the perfect size to put the Adirondack chairs in that fire pit. And then you guys had gotten a sectional that we're gonna break up a little bit and kind of, it's not gonna be perfectly sectional, we're gonna use the pieces all over, but I think that this is plenty of space and it's gonna still allow you guys, we're gonna arrange it in a way where you guys can still have a really good view from the house out to the water, and the pieces of furniture aren't gonna be, you know, blocking that view. So you guys ready to start getting all the pieces together? Let's do it, Trey. Yes. right, so we're gonna accessorize a little bit, and you said you had some stuff inside. All
We
right,
got
you
some
ready
stuff
to
we
go
can
look?
use.
All right, let's
Absolutely.
go shopping in your
Let's
closet.
go shopping.
All right.
Mom, you wanna come? You wanna come shopping?
Don't you love shopping in your own house for stuff?
You wanna come
Let's
shopping?
go.
Come on, let's
You
go
get to
see
be
what we
the
can
first
help
one in.
Miss Catherine find to use outside. Oh, not
I
the-
already see some coasters we could use for entertaining.
yes, those would be perfect.
Okay.
And that over there, we've got plenty of driftwood as well.
Yeah, I like this a lot. This is perfect. And I like this.
Okay.
And you know, we just don't need too much of this stuff because it's just your vacation house. You just
Right.
want to pretty it up just
Simple.
a little bit.
Oh, we need citronella candles for the mosquitoes.
Yes, for sure. Oh, you'll have bad mosquitoes here, I'm sure.
We do.
A couple of these we can use.
Perfect. All right, y'all ready to set it up
Yeah.
outside?
All right, you can carry one, Palmer? Okay.
Where are you gonna put them?
Outside on the table.
I'll let you know. I'll design it for you right now on the spot. Okay, so we've got all this stuff. We don't necessarily need all of it. Can we use those just as, instead of decoratively, can we use them as a perimeter, really truly for their function, which is
Oh,
to keep
absolutely.
mosquitoes away?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe one on each corner. Do we
Okay.
have 4?
Yeah, I think we've got some more in there.
Okay, so we can just put them around,
Okay.
evenly spread. So they
Hey,
really
Palmer,
are
we need to put this one on the table over there?
Which one?
That table right there.
on the. I gave just a little bit of guideline for the sectional for Joellynn. I just wanted her to get a sectional. She knew what the dimensions of the new patio were, and so she was able to find something online that fit her style. I actually didn't pick it out, but she did an amazing job picking it out, something very neutral and easy to accessorize. The accessories for the space are very simple. On most designs, I would add a lot more layers, but this is a vacation home for them. They actually pull all the furniture in and bring it out every single time they come down to the bay. And so I wanted to make sure that there wasn't just a ton of just stuff for them to have to pull in and out every time they came.
We love it. I think it's the size turned out to be just right. It fits all the furniture. It doesn't feel too big. I think that was one of our concerns with the original design on it, is that when it wasn't in use, it was just going to look like a huge slab of concrete. This gives a lot more personality, a lot more use of the space, I think, properly. And it was a lot less expensive.
It's always good on the budget.
Yeah. Kids love it. They love being able to walk out here without having shoes on.
Oh, boom.
I've seen it.
Hello.
Stop messing with that.
We're gonna leave it, so just
Citronella?
Need
We've got citronella candles
for
that we can use for the mosquitoes.
Trey loves citronella. I mean, who doesn't, you know? The mosquitoes down here are terrible, but like Trey really loves the citronella candle.